What's good? My name is Genos. Today we're here to talk about one of the biggest cowards, one of the biggest losers, one of the biggest pussies on Roblox as a platform. Of course, I'm talking about 7Stackin, a somewhat popular Roblox YouTuber who plays a lot of untitled boxing game. Now, listen. You may not have heard of this guy, but if your recommended page feeds you a lot of videos about Roblox, UBG, or Roblox drama, then there's a pretty big chance that you've been made aware of his existence over the past month. This is thanks to the release of PyroCrispyFade's video regarding 7Stackin perpetuating false grooming allegations against him, with Pyro completely dismantling every allegation for almost 10 minutes straight. Now, not only did 7 try to destroy Pyro's career, he also cherry-picked the quote-unquote evidence against him, leaving out important context and completely omitting things that would clearly show that 7 is a liar. Of course, Roblox drama wouldn't be complete without one of the parties involved being a giant fucking hypocrite, and that's one of the many words one could use to accurately describe 7Stackin. Now, what'd he do, you may ask? He actually worked with a staff member in the UBG Discord server, a guy named Anthony, to try and defame Pyro. For those of you who are unaware of who Anthony is and the kind of shit he's into, let me just put it this way. Shit, hold on, let me find the clips. Fuck, alright, one sec. They're here somewhere, I promise. So, not only did 7Stackin lie to try and deplatform Pyro, not only did he actually work with a real groomer, but he actually, and get this, he deleted the video where he tried to expose Pyro. I don't know about you guys, but usually when I make a video about some dumb shit that someone else did, I don't take it down after a few days, because obviously that would be pretty suspicious, don't you think? Come to think of it, I'm starting to get a whiff of something. Oh, God, it fucking reeks. You guys smell that too? You guys know what that is? A fucking liar. A snake who stabbed someone he was supposed to be friends with in the back, presumably for some internet pussy or some other shitty incentive that would turn the head of the 15-year-old who has fuck all figured out. So, with all that being said, let's skip forward a bit. How did 7Stackin respond to Pyro completely debunking all of the allegations that he's a groomer? With poise and restraint? Nah. With humility and self-respect? Nope. With accountability and dignity? Nuh-uh. This motherfucker started combing through the flood of comments on his most recent video to try and defend himself like he just got caught in an online chat room by his wife of 13 years. And let me tell you, the sheer confidence that this man was trying to exude was absolutely fucking hilarious. All of this shit talk coming from the dude who said he deleted his original video because my mom didn't want me in drama. So I'm looking at all these like, damn, maybe he will actually blow us out of the water. Maybe, just maybe, he'll slap down the fattest fucking bombshell the world has seen since the Tsar Bomba was dropped in 1961. A day goes by. I'm pretty hyped. But he's behind schedule and the video's nowhere to be found. Cool. We all get a little caught up with life. Dude's 15, probably has a lot of homework and other shit on his plate. No big deal. Another day goes by. Still no video. He was talking kinda crazy, wasn't he? Like he had it locked and loaded. Like he was about to end this man's whole career with the drop of a hat. And yet, the shit's nowhere to be found. Quiet. Another day goes by, and it takes this man almost a whole fucking week to drop the video. He was talking that good shit, too. So as I'm writing this, I still haven't watched the video. I've read a few comments, this and that, the normal previewing shit. So I'm gonna do an edit, and we'll see what comes of it after I've watched the whole video, compared and contrasted the works. Alright, so out of the gate, this dude is obviously pretty scared. He recorded 6.5 minutes of an untitled boxing game video, got what he considered to be sufficient screen capture evidence for a response, but still apparently couldn't go through the effort of speaking up when push came to shove. Come on, bro.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
I guess I'm just gonna let that one slide and let him deal with the sharks that are eating him alive for his weak-ass response in the comments of this video. So, let's take a look at the actual points that 7Stackin brings up in his amazing 2-minute text response. Buckle up, kids.
Number 1.
7Stackin claims that there is no such thing as a Romeo and Juliet law in Australia, but one quick Google search and a wait that took about the same amount of time as it takes for Goku to make Gojo his bitch revealed that according to armstronglegal.com.au, wikipedia.org, gotocourt.com.au, youthlegalservice.com.au, among other countless sources, there is in fact a Romeo and Juliet law that applies not only in Australia, but throughout all of Oceania.
Number 2.
Even if this chick is 15 like 7Stackin keeps saying, with less proof than Pyro has to the contrary, by the way, what is so horrible about an 18-year-old being with a 15-year-old? It's a 3-year age gap. Obviously, it's a little weird, but this brain rot trend of people seeing two teenagers together and calling the older teen a groomer and pedophile is so fucking stupid and worn out. What are you gonna do? Go report your dad to the police for being 5 years older than your mom? Grow the fuck up. This is the real world.
Number 3.
You're saying that Pyro was wrong about his Iris story as if he ran with nothing but rumors intentionally, but Iris lied directly to his face and fed him shitty information to make him look bad when you finally psyched yourself up enough to run it back. Compare Pyro's situation to yours, where you were wrong about all of your story, which is obviously the real reason for why you deleted your video. You're becoming a man, your body's giving you regular doses of testosterone, so you think you're king shit and you're starting to get a little pride and ego. That's why you can't just admit that you were wrong and that you're a piece of garbage for trying to ruin Pyro's life. You also accused Pyro of using ChatGPT to create a story to use in his video, which is really just a nothing burger defense because anybody can say
it was AI
in any scenario to bolster their argument. It's fucking moot, and you only said it because even you yourself recognize that with an entire month of prep time, you still couldn't scrounge together enough evidence to debunk Pyro's response video. You basically just admitted to letting Iris fabricate a story to discredit Pyro, and you legitimately believe, you have convinced yourself that this makes anyone but you and Iris look like fucking scumbags who can't be trusted? Good job, kid. You literally just handed that shit to me on a silver platter.
Number 4.
Content has absolutely nothing to do with this situation, and you're using Pyro quote-unquote copying you, which, by the way, is a fucking stupid thing to say because there's literally only two things to do in UBG: unlock styles and make people mad by playing the game better than they are, as a deflection so that people stop focusing on you for a second. There's just one problem here. Nobody is dumb enough to believe you to begin with, and even if Pyro did copy you, how does that make him a shitty person? Because he uses the same style of letters in his thumbnails as you do? You're fucking mad over letters? Clearly you are if you cared enough to put it in your video as a response. And also, why are you acting like you own the rights to the editing and thumbnail style that you use? Is it even possible for you to comprehend how fucking egotistical and self-absorbed that is? You just keep shooting yourself in the foot, and the spent casings are starting to add up to you being a narcissist.
Number 5.
Whoopity-doo. Pyro was lied to again, and you're acting like he knowingly used false information to try and dismantle you and your friend group. The truth is, you guys are just some shitty people, alright? I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. That 7Stackin challenge screenshot also has literally nothing to do with the situation. You cherry-picked an announcement he made that was supposed to make fun of you hanging around and defending a pedophile to try and make him look bad, when in reality, all it does is prove jack shit. Why would we believe the mods that you are friends with about Pyro if you've already been making attempts at assassinating his character for a month straight? If they know what you're doing and are still on your side, then obviously they're just as trustworthy as you are, which is to say not at fucking all.
Number 6.
You probably had Pyro's right-hand man harassing you because you were hanging around Ampany and tried to destroy his life with shit that was either completely circumstantial or falsified. You literally have all of the pieces to the puzzle, but you're putting them in the wrong places intentionally just so that you can play dumb and act like you're still the good guy to avoid taking a hit to your precious fucking feelings. Why am I even bothering to go through your responses at this point? It's all just the same thing phrased slightly differently, over and over and over again, like a fucking NPC.
Number 7.
Pyro isn't in the UBG community anymore because you permanently scarred his reputation with fake allegations, you fucking idiot. You're literally in the ear of the UBG staff member who by far has the most skeletons in his closet, and you're seriously confused about why the guy you defamed isn't there anymore? Nobody ever truly recovers from allegations like these, no matter how much the evidence points to the allegations being false, no matter how hard they're disproven. You like to play the smart guy, so you should know that much, shouldn't you? And that's about all he wrote. He closes out the video with some pretty weak shit as expected and basically says, "I'm done dealing with the consequences of my actions and I'm running away." Again, as expected. Not exactly the kind of video you would expect from someone who was telling everyone they'd be sorry just a week prior, is it? Anyways, that's all I really have to say. You're gonna have to carry that weight, 7Stackin. His response video will be linked in the description, so will both of PyroCrispyFade's. See ya.
Things are beginning to make a lot more sense. That's why they spam PSI builds on.
Yes, because they don't have to be in stamina bars. They can just do whatever they want 24/7.
Rip Nate.
No, it's fine. The ultimates don't do any fucking damage.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, that didn't really any fucking damage.